Hey, what is good? Twitch.tv/RendoBrendo. Hey guys, what's good? Hey, I did not turn on the game yet. Hey guys, it's been a little bit, and by a little bit I mean it's been a day. And nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday morning. Uh, it's New Year's Eve, and yeah, ready to play some more Pokemon. Um, while I was off stream, I did the boring work of putting together a Pokemon that could easily solo Cinderace raids. Um, Here I have my lovely Slowbro. EV trained and all, and special attack and HP. I know some people, um, a lot of people had different ideas for what move sets and uh, stat, stat spreads people wanted for this specific Pokemon, but overall, people pretty much figured out like this is like one of the best Pokemon to solo Cinderace raids with. So I'm gonna use it. And I also put together this Umbreon, which is a pretty good support mon. So yeah, I did a little bit of off-stream grinding. Could have renamed you to Tank Bro. That's exactly what you are. Tank Bro. Also, to no one's surprise, I happened to find some shinies off stream. Not intentionally. No. Alright. So I was out. I literally just flew to the location where you can find Lycanroc because it was dusk. So I was like, huh, why not? Let me just fly to this spot that I know. I was like, alright, North Province Area 1. I was like, alright, let's look around and see if there's any shinies. And what in the world is that? Literally, I flew to this spot and immediately, not even intentionally, I didn't even want to find this. I was just going to check if I could find a shiny Lycanroc for an insane random reason. But oh, I found another shiny Altaria. Not marked, unfortunately, but yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't add anything to the shiny dex, but it's another Altaria. Hey, what's up? Not my name. How you doing today? We're doing well on this lovely Friday morning. Um, but yeah, I found this Altaria, and yeah, I mean, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I I'm feeling kind of tired, but I got a good amount of sleep last night, so I'm feeling pretty good. But yeah, I found this Altaria completely randomly, and it's not the only one I found randomly. Um, okay. I was actually trying to grind Chansey. Um, I was trying to grind Chansey's so to EV train my Slowbro. This is while I was EV training it. I didn't. I was. There it is. I was. I didn't. Um. Uh. Is your question how do you grind chunks in this game, or is it just like how am I so lucky? Because either one is applicable. Um. I mean, I have my shiny dex up in the top right. I don't actually have 56 shinies. That's just 56 dex entries. First one. Okay. Great question. Great question. I shall explain. So there's actually a few methods you can go through to get shinies. Some of them stack, some of them don't. The main one is you want to complete the Pokedex, so you want to catch all 400 Pokemon, and then once you do that and get all the achievements, you will get yourself a shiny charm after you talk to the biology teacher or jock in the Pokemon school or Uva Academy. What am I saying? Uva Academy. And that's your main first goal when it comes to shiny hunting, because that immediately changes the odds from 1 in 4,096 all the way down to a nice solid 1 in 1365. And once you do that, there's a couple other things you can do. You can go to any of the mass outbreaks around the map. They're like, if you look on the map, sometimes you'll see like icons of Pokemon just randomly in certain places, and there's a whole strat where you can go to those mass outbreaks, and if you knock out 60 Pokemon within that outbreak, your chances go from that solid 1 in 1365 all the way down to a solid 686. Oh. Hey, it's I actually don't have a shiny Slowpoke. But I'm sure you do. But I'm sure you do. I'm sure you grinded one up for a Cinderace. I mean, maybe you don't. I don't know. Oh, you don't. Okay. It's a great shiny. Oh well, Slowbro is. Slowpoke is. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't have a shiny Slowpoke. I actually was hoping for one yesterday. Honestly, I'm down to do one nice little water Sammy today, but after that I'm probably gonna focus on breeding and whatnot. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, so you can do the outbreak method. That is one of the really that's one of the really good strats for finding shinies. There's tons of videos you can find out there that tell you exactly how to do mass outbreaks, and another nice strat, though it's kind of tedious and boring, but I'm currently doing it on stream, where it's called the Masuda method. Alright, Issy, take your time. No pressure. It's called the Masuda method. So, like, for the starters, I'm hatching eggs with foreign Pokemon or Pokemon from a different language game, not necessarily foreign Pokemon. Heck yeah. And once you do that, and you have Shiny Charm, it goes from a 1 in 4,000 all the way down to the best odds in the game of 1 in 512. And that's an immediate way to get the best odds in the game. However, it is very tedious, and getting eggs in this game can be really annoying. But I'm currently doing that method of shiny hunting. And then there's also the simplest one, where not the simplest one. Mass outbreaks are the simplest, but there are these special ingredients you can find in 5- and 6-star Terra raids called the Herba Mystica. They're from the the Path of Legends road. Legends, the Path of Legends, where you fight those Titan Pokemon. And once you get enough herbs, you're able to put them together and make a sandwich that literally boosts your shiny luck, or shiny chance. That's it. So just using a sandwich alone effectively is like another shiny charm. So say you're doing an outbreak and you knock out 60 and it gets all the way down and it gets all the way down to that 1 in 686, right? It might be 682. Pretty sure it's 686, but besides the point. You can take that 686 in outbreaks, and once you eat a sandwich, that goes down to the best odds of 1 in 512. Now, it's really not that big of a difference, and I don't think I'm gonna eat a sandwich to do an outbreak that spawns a whole lot. But if it's something... That's true, that's true. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, so if you do that, you're probably better off using sandwiches and outbreaks that don't spawn a lot of Pokemon. Like, I was doing a Noibat outbreak that legitimately was only spawning 4 Noibat per reset, and it was so bad. And the moment I used a sandwich, I, like, got it in, like, 2 minutes. So, it's a pretty good backup if you're really feeling like you need it. But yeah, so that's a lovely thing you can do to boost your shiny chance. And you can also just use a sandwich with the shiny charm, and you get down to that 1 in 686 chance. And oh, unfortunately, you can only when you do the shiny sandwich boost, it only boosts one type at a time, so you can only get those increased shiny odds really on one type. However, once you get shiny charm, everything you encounter gets that 1 in 1365 chance. Oh. Well, I'm frozen. This is awkward. You can still hear me. It's fine. So, so yeah, those are the different methods of finding shinies. And in this clip here, where I find a shiny Jumpluff, I'll finally talk about it after having it on screen for the past like 5 minutes. But this was a non-boosted shiny that I found randomly while grinding up Chansey's. Whatchamacallit? I found it. Yeah, I found it on that solid 1365 chance. And yeah, I already have a shiny Jumpluff and I have a shiny Hoppip. So finding another shiny Jumpluff was a real nice icing on the cake. So my shiny luck in this game has been absolutely crazy. I mean, at least in my perspective, my shiny luck has never been this insane. But yeah, oh, is it gonna work? Please work. Please help. Phone. All right, maybe. Oh, what is going on? Oh, there we go. I'm back. All right. Yeah, so I found this Jumpluff, and ooh, didn't even realize Talonflame's texture like showed like feathers. But yeah, I found this Jumpluff, and it was nice. And then I went to Area 0 and I used whatchamacallit, a fire sandwich. How do you get eggs? Great question. I will absolutely explain that. But first, I went to Area 0. I was grinding up special attack EVs from Volcarona because it gives 3. And I used a fire sandwich, and I did it really fast because a lot of Volcarona spawned. And alright, that's fine. But so I went back to the bamboo area to see if I can get another shiny like Growlithe. Oh, there we are. Yeah, and then randomly I'm just going around, and I'm like, okay, sandwich is gone. I'm gonna look around a little more, and then I'm gonna leave. And then I'm like, wait a minute. And you see that I was about to leave, and then I'm like, wait a minute. That looked kind of different. I'm like, that's a shiny Kricketot, isn't it? And again, another random 1365 shiny. And one I didn't have either. Um, yeah, this was last night. Um, literally at 10:45. After this, I got my team together and I was trying to do some Cinderace raids, but yeah. So I found that. I don't know how I noticed that, but I did. So I got that in a quick ball. But yes. So anyway, to answer your question, not my name. Um, if you have gotten far enough in the game where you're at Alfornada, which is the home of the Psychic Gym and the bottom left corner of the map, there's a fancy restaurant right here that, the second option, the Compote du Fils, I butchered that name, but the second option gives you, oh, um, good luck with shiny Azurill. Power! Take it! Alright. Don't worry, I'm sure I have plenty of shiny luck to share. But yeah, this one gives you Egg Power 2. And what Egg Power does is it boosts the rate of eggs appearing in picnics. And now, this is the part, honestly, I don't hate this method of... Hey guys, it wouldn't be one of my streams if it didn't go down at some point. So anyway, sorry for taking so long to explain this, but... So, you want two compatible Pokemon. And in general, they don't have to be the same Pokemon. In the most basic of breeding comprehension, or just the idea of breeding two Pokemon, you want two Pokemon ideally of the same species. So same species being like Sprigatito, Florigato, and Meowscarada. They're a part of the same species because they all are connected. So if you breed any of those Pokemon from that evolution line together, one male, one female, you will produce you need to catch every Pokemon. Yeah. To get the shiny charm, you don't need to have it in your box, you just need to have caught it at some point. So if there's someone that has a Pokemon you don't have that you can just like touch trade with, I'm sure there's plenty of people. Definitely, whatchamacallit. Oh, there's link codes. There are link codes for all the exclusives. Whatchamacallit. I don't know if I have the link, but Austin John Plays has a video where he goes through link codes for exclusives. Unless you have access to both games, then, you know. I unfortunately do not, but yes, you do need all the version exclusives to be registered in one game. And the simplest thing you can do, here, I'll post the video in chat. I'll look it up for you, saving you some time. All right. Yeah, this. That's a lovely article from Polygon there. It also has the video for Austin John Plays, like, immediately. Sorry about any of the ads that are on that, but it shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, the video's there. There's a text format if you'd rather read. I mean, I feel like most people nowadays rather watch a video. Who knows? He also has a breeding guide in case you would like to watch that too. He'll definitely go a lot more in depth. But best thing you can do And if you wanted to ignore like Pokemon like being in the same egg group or same species, all you gotta do is grab yourself a Ditto, and you can find a Ditto. Whatchamacallit? You can find a Ditto around Medali. So where the normal gym with Larry is, you can just go around here, and yeah, Ditto will spawn all around here. However, Ditto spawns as different Pokemon, so the best way to check is if you run up to a Pokemon and then focus on them, it says like their name, right? And if you the dash button is not okay, but yeah, so it'll say Ditto, even if it doesn't look like a Ditto, and that's an easy way of knowing. I'll actually fly to I'll fly to Medali to show this off. Yeah. Ooh, an Arrokuda outbreak. Wait, is that in a wall? It's not. Ooh, wait a minute. I might do some outbreaks today. A Frostlass outbreak? What? Might do some outbreaks. But yeah. So, Medali, you just go around. You can also eat a normal sandwich, and that'll also boost the spawn to Ditto. And then, of course, there's other locations to find Ditto, but I know this is the main one that people go to. Oh, excuse me. You can also go. If you don't like this location, you can also come over here, and Ditto will spawn over here as well. Basically spawns all around this area. But let's see if I can find one, just for reference. Another hint, and I mean you'll also have to get used to it. I actually need Voltorb Sparks. Check that out. I'll put them back. But yeah, so you find a Ditto, and there's actually a link code. 4448. I'll type it in chat, but it's 4448 If you have access to online, the online features, you can put that as a link code. And then once you look it up, everyone who's on there will be trading Ditto. So that's the prime way for you to get foreign Ditto or a Masuda method. Yes. And yeah, to Masuda method, you need at least one Pokemon from a different language game that is not the language you're playing in. So for me, I have 3 Ditto. I have 1 French, 1 Italian, and 1 Korean. So all of them count because they're not from my language game. I actually don't know what Ditto spawns as over here. Though, oh, another hint. I mean, at least I know for at least Zorua. Zorua also has the same thing where it disguises itself as other Pokemon. Might be a little difficult actually. But Ditto will spawn as Pokemon, but also look larger. Like if you can deduce it. Again, it's not easy for some Pokemon, but for small Pokemon like Meowth, it's actually pretty difficult to figure that out. Also, Pokemon that are in big hordes like this, there's not gonna be Ditto. This might be a Ditto. There you go. So if you find a Pokemon that's disguised as Ditto, you can hit the ZL button on the back of your Joy-Con or controller, and it'll say Ditto. And all you gotta do, I mean, you can save before. I'll just save before reference. But yeah. And well, I actually saving before is probably your best bet, just to make sure you don't lose it. But yeah. So then there you go. And Yeah, you just catch it. Not a big deal. Just be aware if it does transform into your Pokemon, it'll have your Pokemon's stats, and it'll also have their Pokemon's catch rate. So if you have a legendary out, Ditto's catch rate will become that legendary Pokemon's catch rate. But if you bring like a Magikarp, you're gonna be in a pretty nice place. Um, but again, that is how you find Ditto. Um, hey, hey, Itzy. Um, but yeah, that's how you find Ditto. Also, be aware if you run away from Ditto, Zoroa or Zoroark, um, Ditto runs away too, and then it's gone. It's no longer here. So it might be helpful to save before, just so you don't lose it. But yeah, and then once you get your Zoroa too, and once you put it in your party, um, oh, it ran right into me. But yeah, once you put it into your party, with another Pokemon that's compatible with, Ditto is compatible with pretty much everything that's not a legendary or a paradox Pokemon, and Ditto. Um, you shall start to see eggs appearing. Without an egg power, eggs have a very, very low chance of appearing. It's always random when you go into a picnic, but you need to be in the picnic to get eggs. Um, and then of course, if you're breeding for like certain stats or whatnot, there's items you can get that boost your chance. Um, but yeah, don't explode. There we go. But yeah, I'll just show it for reference. Um, and plus I'm gonna be hatching a lot of eggs this stream anyway, so you'll see it throughout if you decide to stay. That is. Um, but for reference, I have a Ditto and a Meowscarada, but I also have a Brown and whatnot. Yeah. All you need to do is once you get to this step, okay, my fault. Yeah, you just open up a picnic, and randomly, while you're in the picnic, I actually got a shiny off stream. That's what Brianna was reacting to. Sorry I didn't respond to your chat. I just was lost in. Um, I got a shiny Kricketot yesterday. Yes, you can get shiny evolutions this way. Um, whatchamacallit? I can show you the video of the Kricketot. Yeah, you can just get any Eevee, or yeah, any evolution or Eevee, and if you have a Ditto or a foreign Ditto, mainly a foreign Ditto, you don't even need shiny charm for Masuna Method. Base Masuna Method takes it from 4,000 to 1,000, so it's really good on its own. Um, but yeah, I I actually found 3 shinies last night. Were you here for all of them? 2,000? No, I'm pretty sure it's 1,000. Pretty sure. Hang on. I'll double check that. Base Suda. What? What? No, it is not that good. That art, I don't trust that article. I'll check Bulbapedia. Are you? No way it does that. There are articles. Uh, yeah, getting eggs are a little more difficult. Um, what call it? I found an article that says apparently base Masuda method is 1 in 686 or 682, which doesn't make any sense. That does not sound right. That does not feel right. Okay. Masuda method without shiny charm. Okay. Really? Okay. Base Masuda method is literally 682. 1 out of 682. Okay. I didn't realize it was that good. I thought it was 1 in 1000. Okay. Damn. I really got screwed over with that Dreepy in Sword and Shield. I went like for like 1000 eggs. Um anyway. So yeah, just getting that foreign ditto will boost your odds from 1 in 4000 all the way down to 682. So yeah, that's really cool. Um, yeah, Itzy, to answer your question, you were here for one. Wait, I think so. I got 3 shinies last night. I found a random Altaria. I just flew to the area and it was here. Um, then I found this Jumpluff while I was grinding up Chansey for EVs for Slowbro. Um, and then I went to go grind EVs off of whatchamacallit, EVs EVs after or EVs from Volcarona, not EVs effort values for special attack from Volcarona. And I had a fire sandwich on, so I thought maybe I'd go back to the bamboo and try to get another Growlithe. And at the end of it, I was about to leave because I checked my sandwich. I'm like, okay, it's gone. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave. But then I passed that group of Kricketot, and I don't know how I noticed it, but I just look back and I see a shiny Kricketot, and I'm like, oh, okay. And this was like literally 10:45 at night. So yeah, that was the last shiny I found. So actually my shiny counter I think is 57. So I'll update that. Okay, there's nothing in the basket. But yeah, if you go to Alfornata and eat that meal that gives you egg power 2, you're going to get an egg within like a minute. So you're probably gonna get more than 1 egg per minute. Oh dang, shiny Chudo, Cubchoo, and Klefki? Woof. But yeah, if another thing, if you have multiple breeding pairs, so that's actually why I have 3 Ditto. The more breeding pairs you have, the higher chance you have of getting eggs. So you could literally just have, say if you were going for Eevee, if you have 3 Eevee, like Eeveelutions or just Eevee, and then you have 3 Masuda Ditto, or foreign Ditto, then you basically will triple the amount of eggs you're gonna get, because you have more breeding pairs that then add that stack on like that. But yeah, that's why I have 2 Sprigatito evolutions that boost up Sprigatito eggs, and then I just have Quackable, so going for that. But yeah, that's sort of the gist of it. And yeah, you don't even need Shiny Charm, and you can get the same odds as like knocking out 60 Pokemon in an outbreak. So yeah, the world's your cloister. But yeah, it's if you want to make that Sammy, I'm totally down for it. I don't know if you were here for it, but I have an Arrokuda outbreak, so that sounds pretty. Though Arrokuda scares me because of how small it is. I feel like I'm gonna miss it. Actually, I'm gonna check the outbreak first. I'm gonna make sure that this outbreak actually works. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, wait. Wait, is this that is not the 7-star, right? Right? Okay, no, it's a Gyarados. True. True, Iron Bundle. I would not mind doing Iron Bundle. Yeah, but let me check this outbreak. If this outbreak is Garbaggio, I think I might just go for Iron Bundle. While I was while I was defeating Volcaronas last night, I was low key kind of hoping I would find a shiny one, but it's okay. I don't see any. Oh, I see 2. I see 3. I see 4. 5. Okay, okay. This is a decently sized outbreak. I wouldn't mind using a sandwich for this. And of course, I could also get... Well, Azurill's normal and fairy, not water. And then, of course, I can get anything else that spawns here. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll try this. I'm just scared because Arrokuda is really small. Yeah. You like, cause like both Marill and Azumarill are both water type. So you would think that Azumarill is also water type, but no. I really don't get it. And I've definitely made that mistake before where I thought it was water type. But I will no longer make that mistake. Yeah. And I think in like before Gen 6, I think it was literally just normal type. So alright, but I shall join. Woo-wee. And look at that. Look at how nice the internet is. Yeah, I figured out the internet issue pretty much, and I should be okay now. Alright. Okay. Tap this and this and this and CN. And I did actually join the Philly Beats You Discord, and that's actually how I was able to find out about the Slowbro. So yeah. I mean, I definitely want to defeat Cinderace today. That is happening. I'm defeating Cinderace, no doubt. Yeah. That Discord, I think, is probably best. I mean, I don't know what other Discords, or what other Pokemon Discords out there. Yeah, for sure. Especially because Philly Beats You is known for his tutorials and sort of all that. I actually did look at that a little bit. I unfortunately wasn't able to do a whole lot because I spent most of the night, whatchamacallit, EV training. So, but no, maybe I'll check it out later if I have some time. But yeah, no, I'm excited to do some more Sammys. Nice Sammys. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna make a water sandwich, Brianna. And just be aware if you're going for Azurill, Azurill is not a water type, so that sandwich will not help you. So, great little FYI there. Uh-oh. Is that a shiny Igglybuff? Attack it. Talonflame. Attack. What are you doing? Town. Right there. Oh my. Bro. Am I just not... Wait. Where's the picnic? Wait, do we have a picnic? You lost your recipe list? Oh. Okay, beat me to it. Well, luckily for you, I have this. Look at that. I'll leave that in the top corner. So yeah, for a water, we just need cucumbers. So I'll just put in a cucumber and salt. That should be good. Cool. Yo, shiny Charizard? What? Wild, dude. I love how Charizard looks in this game. I love how it looks more like dragony. I feel like ever since Gen 6, its model looked kind of eh. I mean, shiny Charizard is still really good, but I love this new Charizard model so much. But yeah. So yeah, one cucumber for me and another salt. Cucumber and salt. Cool. And you have the recipe there, just cucumber pickle. Just make sure you don't use too sweet. Make sure it's like anything but 2 sweets or a sweet and a sour. Okay. Looks like 1 salty, 1 bitter. Yeah, not too sweet. Because if we use too sweet, it won't work for water. But I think it's salty enough that we're okay. Okay. And we should be alright. I mean, it's definitely because certain types don't like certain things. Or whatchamacallit. Like, the sweetness might be too much. Or something like that. I don't know. So it's however this game wants. But do we have enough cucumbers? Ooh, ooh. I don't know. Do we have enough cucumbers? They look like only 2. They actually stack. So whatchamacallit. I think you can put like up to 3 servings into 1 bowl. So I mean, it worked. It didn't. I don't see why it wouldn't. As long as we put at least 3 cucumbers, we're fine. Yeah. There we go. Wait, it didn't work? Was that not encounter power? Oh! No. Well, actually, I could still technically do the outbreak. We could... Okay, that's fair. Because technically the outbreaks don't need the water encounter power. But I get what you mean. True. Yeah, if I want to go for Iron Bundle. Yeah, so as long as you don't use too sweet, and or a sour and sweet, we should be okay. I'll double check that, cause yeah, so it's the what do you call it? This one right here, the the 2nd bullet point. Using 2 sweet herbs does not work for these types, and one of them is water. So basically, just any combination that is not too sweet or a sweet and sour. That's the idea. I'm gonna look around and make sure there's no shinnies. All right, little glance. You Diglett. Okay. But yeah, I shall connect once again. Yep, that's all we need. I don't really know what happened there. But we'll do it again. Maybe there was a serving missing. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, as long as you do 4 cucumbers and then both of us do. Oh, not my name. Do you want to join? Sandwich? We're gonna make a water sandwich. I'm sure Itzy would love to. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so the code is SR8C79. I'm ready to dip my toes in sandwich. Oh yeah. Well, all you need for this recipe is you just need cucumbers. Or you just need 1 cucumber and 1 salt. That's all you need. Though if you don't have the materials, like almost every single city, or like yeah, almost every single city or town has a shop where you can buy them. It's like the basic sandwich materials. And right where I am right now, Cortando, the bug place. Both the shops are literally right across from each other, so it's pretty easy to get all those ingredients. And I'm sure wherever you are in the game, even when we connect here, yeah, not the third. Yeah, there we go. Leo. Welcome to the... Alright. Are we... Okay, we're in Levincia. Alright. So, if you're looking for an ingredient store, there's a big one that has peppers on it. I think it's right... It should be over here. Think. Oh, it's probably in the second half. I know that there's a big ingredient store over this away. It's got like bell peppers on it, so it's pretty noticeable. Is it? No, it's a clothing store. Not that one. Oh, down here. Yep, here it is. And this has like every ingredient. Well, not every ingredient, but like most things. Oh yeah, there's both salt and cucumbers here. Yep. So I'll show you. So 1 cucumber, boom, and then 1 salt, boom. I actually need salt. There we go. And there you go. That's all you need for this recipe. And you just have to go out of the town now. We're donezo. I see. Alright. Whoa, 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 dizzy. It's funny. Alright. So let's go. Actually, we're closer to this exit. Let's just make the sandwich right up here. That should work. Oh, and whatchamacallit? If you want a fun spot for Cyclozar, Cyclozar will spawn like crazy from this corner right here. So if you have like a dragon power, oh, it's a slope. Oh, we can just go to someplace else. Not a big deal. If you have an encounter power dragon level 3, Cyclozar will just explode from that corner. Let's go up here. There's definitely a nice spot we can check out up here. Alright. Tumbleweed. Alright, yeah. Okay, this spot should be fine. Right here. Oh, wait. Someone's battling a Tauros. All good. We're not in any sort of crazy rush, I don't think. Oh, you found a spot? Alright, I'll be back. Don't worry. Yum. Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, are you up here? Maybe? Picnic is up. Oh, I see, I see. Item. Ooh-wee. Oh god. Stupid Hoppip. Let me save. And I shall join the picnic. There we go. As Goodra is killing the Tauros. Oh no. Well, you know, some Tauros are meant to get defeated by Goodras. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. But yeah, oh, you got it. Ah, okay, you were trying to catch Tauros. I see. Okay. Alright. Let's make a sandwich. Sammy sandwich. Alright. Yeah, let's throw on that cucumber. Let's move on and let's add that salt. That's all you gotta do. Only add 1 cucumber and 1 salt. And we are done. I'll actually double check on the sandwich simulator, but I think that's good. So for multiplayer mode, so 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, we have, and then interesting. Oh, I forgot an ingredient, that's why. Not in this sandwich, but I was just trying to see what the simulator was gonna do. And then... interesting. This might not work. This probably won't work. I mean, I think it depends on what herb. Unless the simulator is broken, but true, it is what the recipe list said. Maybe the simulator's just busted, but it says we're gonna get encounter power electric for. Maybe it's the wrong. Okay, no, it's right, bro. I don't know why the sandwich simulator just is busted. I can't trust it anymore. Anyway, we're good. Woo! Wait. No! Raid power! I have an idea. We probably need to add something that's, well, the cucumbers are definitely right. It honestly might be the salt. The salt might be doing. I have a recipe. The salt is okay. Let's try cheese. Let's try 1 cucumber and 1 cheese. Unless you just want to go with what we have. But, well, I also don't know. Because we did this yesterday. And we didn't use cheese. We also used salt. We did this exact recipe yesterday. I have one of Papa Hefe's recipes